Hey everybody, welcome back to Mega Man X5. Today it's going to be Duff McWhalen.
Or Tidal Whale.
Yeah, this level kind of sucks in this game because you got to do it 3 times.
Worst level in the game because of its 100% completion.
And you got to do it 3 times. This one we're going to bring along the 4th armor though. Namely because its chargeability is too fucking good for this bit.
Those that have played X games previously, you might recognize the background music.
No.
My favorite.
I have, but I don't recognize. I think that's, where was it from?
This is Bubble Crab from
the background music here? Yeah, it's Bubble Crab.
It's Bubble Crab from X2. A really good remix. Yeah, another thing, X5 as not only the original swan song for the X series, was also just like
a big nostalgia trip
in general, because there's a lot of callbacks to not only X but classic Mega Man and 2. And we'll be sure to point them all out if we, assuming you never watched another X5 Let's Play in your life.
Right? Now, the thing about this ass wipe though is it was actually a model shift, which is really impressive to what the Sigma virus does. Now you can do it one of 2 ways. I like to use the charge shield for this.
Yeah, the charge shield is great for this. The Crescent Slash, I think it is.
Yes, it is.
Charged up makes a really cool shield that eats up the whale, and not only you only have to worry about the ads that come out of its mouth and the fuck you laser that'll happen momentarily.
Right.
Here. These fishes are from Launch Octopus.
Right.
They're just about as harmless there as they are here. Oh, hostages! That's right. This game introduces hostages.
Right. You can use them to get like an extra life and a little extra energy for your tank, which is a great to have.
That is
actually
their only purpose in this game. It's just for extra lives and health.
You can still shoot the fish to push it back, which you might want to do for this bit.
Yeah, but this is where the fish also slows down.
Right.
So if you want to give yourself just a little more breathing room, you can shoot it to knock it back a pixel or 2.
You'll see the cannon come out briefly at the mouth before it fires, like that. It's just a small pixel, but you'll see it.
It's a small thing, but you can notice it. And those spikes are instant kills, by the way, so don't fall into them. Unless if you want to turn on Rookie Hunter mode, but because we are playing Legacy, and that's the thing you can do in this game.
I do that for X6 during the gate.
I don't blame you, man. But Legacy Collection has Rookie Hunter mode, which if you have on, pretty much makes you nigh unkillable. Because you take way less damage, spikes are not instant kill, and some pits, I stress, some pits will not kill you. Sometimes you'll just immediately warp to where you fell off beforehand, and you can just keep going your merry way. It's a good way of getting into the series, and it makes X6 playable.
It's kind of weird how only some of the pits.
Yeah, and you know what I feel that the most with the SNES games? The SNES games, Rookie Hunter mode is really fickle. Like, the added defense is great, especially for X3. But the pits you fall down, I feel it doesn't really save you from pits, unlike X4, 5, and 6.
Going off on the slate bit here to divert attention here. The Grizzly Slash weapon here works kind of similar to Mega Man X3's Ray Slasher. It's not always accurate, but it is pretty helpful for you if you want to aim your shots a bit.
I never use the normal shot. I always use the shield.
I don't blame you for that one, to be honest.
Because it's just, I don't really have to aim. I just got to get close, which is a little dangerous, but then again, I also play Zero, who's all inherently dangerous.
Who's inherently dangerous.
Yeah.
I like that Zero fella. He makes me want to do drugs.
Yeah.
You will get crushed if you're down up here too long.
Yeah. But a thing you can be doing here is that you can charge the Crescent Slash and just, like, the cannons will regenerate after a while, as you can see.
That's actually why I'm not bothering with doing that.
Oh, I don't blame you. I just don't. If I can avoid the missiles, I can avoid the missiles. Get rid of the bottom cannons at the very least.
Anyway. Right? Because you can maneuver around the top ones.
Yeah.
And now we find the sunken ship.
The treasure?
No.
There is, but it requires multiple visits.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And that's why this stage sucks. This entire stage is an auto-scroller. Like, 3
and you can't even race past it.
You can't speed this up anyway, and you got to do it 3 times to get everything. And it just blows. So if you're just, like, playing, like, regularly and you don't want to get everything, then it's not that bad, but it's like, fuck.
That sucks. Like,
just when you're trying to get everything. Like, there's no way to speed it.
Oh, there's one other segment I hate too. The Necrobat shit.
The
Izzy Glow, mini light mace.
Well, no,
yeah.
Dark. What the hell is his name?
Dark Dizzy.
Dark Dizzy. Yeah.
In reality,
I forgot his name. Dark Necrobat. There you go. I want to say Dark Necrofear. No, I hate Squid Adler, the jet bike.
Oh, that's another segment.
The lights. Nah,
yeah.
Never a fan of those. I never get that on my first try.
I never do either.
I always fuck it up.
Same here. Spikes.
Now, strangely, the enemies here that we're seeing that...
these will be pretty much what your next weapon's going to do.
Yeah, it gets rid of
Which is really a good weapon, too.
Yeah, it reminds me of the Surge Snake from Mega Man 3, which I always thought was a really nifty weapon.
By the by, test playthrough, I pressed accidentally a double dash when I didn't want to double dash.
But there you go. That is one reason why you have to visit the stage again, because the only way you can get that is by using the weapon you get from the fighting this boss.
This is bullshit.
Yeah, so you're coming back big time.
Like, what's the point? I'm sorry.
You can use the charge up Grizzly Slash here, or Grizzly Crescent Beam or some other shit. If you duck and use a charge shot, you can also hit it too.
I tried that. I never.
I always stand to the very left.
That might be what it is. A good change of perception will help with that. But right now, I'm like
sometimes you gotta open your eyes before you close them again.
Sometimes you can only fix yourself by you can only repair yourself by hiding yourself.
People die when they get killed.
Straight from the fortune cookie.
Straight from the fortune cook me. Straight from the fortune cook me.
The fortune cook.
I do not lie.
Whether or not this food is good is a matter of chance.
And I never lie. I see love in your life. A food.
Now, much like like an X4, X5 and X6 to that extent do allow you to use your special weapons and your normal weapon at the same time.
Which I love, do you think?
Yeah. I don't think you can charge the regular shot, though, with a special weapon. Can you do that?
Yes, you can.
Can you do it? Okay, I wasn't sure.
Oh, thank God he died before this.
But now you need health, dude.
Now, here's kind of the... well, actually, it depends on how much Duff McWhalen hits me when he swings by.
Just die, because it resets both your ammo and your health.
Just die?
Yeah, just die.
Just fucking die.
There's no penalty for death in this game. I think that's what makes it easier.
But that internet shame.
Wait, what about the internet shame?
You're
X3
right.
playthrough's still up there, and it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah. Yo. Duff Whale. Can't swim. Oh, no. Basically, some of the Mavericks here, and this is an interesting bit here, too. The speech you'll get from the Mavericks here depends upon what happens with three different things. Whether or not you blow up this thing, whether or not you haven't blown up yet, or whether you fail and let it crash. Like the Skyver in particular, he either has to go out as himself or he's just a straight-up Maverick.
Oh, I never seen the straight-up Maverick one. I always get him when he's himself, right before he loses himself to the virus. But yeah.
This one's a fun little puzzle boss that can be annoying when he starts going on the other end.
Yeah,
Here's how it's going to happen.
I think he's about to. Yeah, he's about to suck up the blocks.
Yeah, because most of you people don't even see this, because you've already gutted him. So like this is the most shit he's ever done so far in the battle. But oh well, now I'm dead.
Duff McWhalen got him. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Now let's refill our ammo and go back in there and do this shit right.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd imagine if you play this game like Buster only, you can actually see a majority of their patterns. And Duff McWhalen is pretty interesting if you let him go. Yeah,
but then he's also annoying because you see the fucking spikes there.
Yeah. But for some reason, the crescent slash freezes him in place. Yeah. It's a really weird effect.
Ice carves, blade carves ice.
I suppose, no, but why does it freeze him, though? That's what I mean, because look at the graphic when you do it. That's a frozen graphic.
I thought that was him getting cut up.
No, it looks like he's getting covered in a coat of ice.
No, he's cut. He's cutting him. Those are all cuts across him.
Because it looks like he gets frozen. Because his weakness for in Zero's case, what is it?
It's the same weapon.
Is it the same weapon?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're literally an ice pick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose so.
You're carving him.
Yeah, but this breaks the battle in half, as you can see, because it doesn't reset his pattern, but it does stop him.
But now you got to be quick.
Yeah, because now he's gonna do his "fuck you, got mine" attack. And it's just safer. It's funnily enough, to just stay on top of his hitbox.
Right.
Otherwise, you're gonna get pushed into the spikes.
Now this one you'll want to claim energy for as well. Starting in the next level, however, which is Squid Adler, we're gonna have to start killing him for life or zero. Because how I'm gonna go about it is, here's how this game's kind of laid out. There's a chance you can lose zero. Now, because of that, any health that he has with him, if you lose them, goes. So what can happen is that you get the Gaia armor with X. And that Gaia armor hides heart tanks for each of the levels. They're there to be your basic backup in case you fuck everything up with zero. Just like an extra precaution. It's a fail-safe in a way.
If you want to look at it that way, sure. It's interesting to think about it that way.
No, that is a fail-safe because they realized when they took on... When they realized, once your shit goes with him, then it means that you're pretty much hosed too. So that's kind of like a failsafe in game design.
So you leave some capsules for X just in case Zero goes food
Bingo.
bar. Okay, when you put it that way, I can kind of forgive it. I still think it's dumb.
It is dumb to have it in the first place, you're right. But at the same time, you know, if you mitigate the loss.
Yeah, yeah. I see what you mean. I never really thought about it that way, but it is interesting to think about it that way. Oh, okay, so that's one stage visit down.
We'll be back there later.
Yeah.
Actually, we can go back there right now.
If you want to take care of that now, we can cut.
We're cutting.
Yeah,
Fuck
of course
it.
we're cutting.
No, we're not.
What?
Oh, that's right,
Dynamo.
Dynamo dickhead. So after you clear 2 Mavericks, Dynamo would just immediately interrupt your progression, and you have to fight him now.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
so,
I think we could take him out with
yeah,
the.
you can easily take him.
Would that also waste an hour?
He's weak to the goose shaver, right?
Wouldn't that almost take on an hour too?
Yeah, but here's the thing: when you blow, we'll show it off once we blow up the space. Well, we try to blow up the space station with the Enigma.
Well, if you blow up the station with the Enigma, if that actually works, that's a shortcut to Sigma.
So wait, why is the cannon called the mystery?
Yeah, because it's a mystery how it works.
It's a mystery we use it.
Yeah.
I knew I should have named it Debbie.
Nice to meet you. Hey, you're Rex, ain't you?
So like, okay, so
the famous Maverick hunter.
What do you want? I'm just here to waste time.
That's exactly here.
Pretty much.
That's pretty much what he's here to do.
Dynamo has like this weird thing where the writing around them makes them seem interesting, but they don't do anything with them, and that's a waste. You know what? It kind of that's one of my pet peeve tropes. When you give a real interesting character and do nothing with it.
Okay.
And like we fight this guy a total 2 times, and that's it. He's not even part of like the Sigma stages. So we just forget about him.
So he's literally just here.
He's just there to he's there to distract us, basically to drain the clock, and it's successful, you know, because only X and Zero fight this dude and not the rest of Maverick Hunter HQ.
I think I know why the cannon is called the Enigma.
Why?
It's a mystery whether or not you'll actually win it or not.
yeah. I mean that's the joke everybody likes to make.
I forgot who's weak too.
He
There he
is. Yeah, it looks like it might be just Crescent Slash. Do you just want to use the shield? The shield might eat him alive.
I don't know.
Oh, press start for a second, Matt. Inventory. Yeah, your E-tank's still there.
Cool.
Yeah, I told you they shared.
No, oh, you meant E-tanks. I thought you
Yeah.
meant heart tanks. I'm sorry.
No.
Oopsie, my bad. My bad. Misunderstood.
Consume.
My face just ran out. Fucking die.
Fuck you, Dynamo. You exploded, but you're still here.
Ow.
Just as I thought. You are strong. You never let up.
I imagine.
Dr.
I imagine Dynamo will have a lisp. I don't know why.
Adios, amigos.
Adios, amigos.
I keep expecting him to say Jenna, but that's X6.
Okay,
Wait
that
a
is
minute.
that is the hidden block chime.
Hold up.
Yeah.
If we go back for the whale and shit here, I'm already close to time. I'm running low on time as is, though.
So you might have to. Well, if you use the Enigma and it fails,
Yeah, see?
that
Now we got
does,
the hyper dash from taking the energy from which
from
I really
Crescent
want.
Slash. The
Yeah.
hyper dash especially is really good. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to go for it. If you take the life, I think you get the shock absorber, but I don't really worry about that too much.
Okay, so Matt brings up a good point. It's not advisable to go after to repeat Duff McWhalen now.
Yeah.
Because that's 2 hours down the clock. Because that's 2 different revisits. Yeah, you have to because you can't reset from the beginning. But a thing about when you collect all the parts, if the Enigma cannon fails, which it will, because that cannon almost never works, that does extend the clock a bit. I don't remember, like 2 hours, 3 hours. I wasn't sure.
Yeah, I want to say that. Yeah, so you can try to use that then.
We're going to wait until after we fire the Enigma cannon to go back to Duff McWhalen.
First
In the
things
meantime-
first. Ugh.
Yeah. Okay. So Squid Adler.
I was
This
gonna
is
say.
gonna be
I was gonna say
stage.
that's the name.
By the way, pay attention to the beginning of the stage here.
Before we begin, now,
Oh yeah, let's
we
get
can
those
now
parts.
equip those parts.
So
now
every-
the fourth armor, the special armors get 2 parts. Bare Naked X gets 4. Though why you're using them is a good question. And well, you know what though? In hindsight, you can at least use them in this run.
Yeah.
And Zero can get 4 as well.
Yeah. Zero naturally has 4 slots to equip parts in. Every armor besides a normal has only 2, including Ultimate. I want to say.
Yeah, Ultimate only has 2.
Gaia has 0, and it's like,
Another fucking.
fuck that armor. Seriously. It's literally the heart capsule armor. But yeah, 4th armor, Falcon armor only get 2 slots, but you know that's still pretty good. I mean, 4th armor and Falcon armor especially already have their perks inherently, so the added weapons are just the icing on top. But yeah, Volt Kraken, Squid Adler, watch out here because this game kind of sucker punches you.
This was why we consider it Kaiser Tribe because again, you don't have any idea that you have control.
Yeah, you have total control there for the beginning, and there's a pit right there. Everybody has fallen there at least once.
Question?
Yeah, what's up?
Where's the orbs?
Oh, where are the orbs? Yeah, you're absolutely right. I didn't see any orbs there.
Where are the orbs?
Are there orbs?
Yeah. Did you already do it?
No, I don't think I did it on this file.
There should be. Yeah, so the thing we're talking about here, there are little electrical orbs. There's like a few, I think it's like 9 total or some other shit.
Yeah.
And you're supposed to collect them to open this door.
Where are they?
But they were not there at all, and I don't know why. And they don't even mention to it. Yeah, because normally Alia is supposed to contact you right there to talk about the electrical orbs. When you collect all of them, you can break open that door on the right, and that leads to the light capsule. But they're not there. But yeah, okay, we're gonna cut here because I've never seen it happen before.
Oh no, he's gonna blast President Lincoln!
Hey everybody, listen. Sorry, there was a slight goof up on my part because I had an extra hour to burn in the game time frame here, as you can see, 11 to 10. I decided to use that extra hour so I wouldn't have to waste all our time when we fucking up that ride chaser segment repeatedly to get the light parts. Okay, basically, what Johnny will explain it again.
Yeah, we've already so Matt already got the leg part for the stage, basically. But as the stage that ride back section there are these electrical orbs that you have to collect. You have to collect all of them within the that section to break open the door on the right to get the piece. Matt did that off screen while he was draining the clock and just forgot about it, and that's all we're missing. So that's fine. We're not really missing anything. If anything, if Matt didn't get it first try, we're going to cut past that anyway. And we're only missing a Dr. Light cutscene, which doesn't mean anything to Zero. So let's continue on.
Right on.
Yeah. I mean, if anything, this is not as stressful now because Matt doesn't have to worry about, pixel precision here because pixel precision, positioning because, yeah, getting all the lights at the same time just to get the light capsule is pretty stress-inducing. Even though, still, this stage fucking sucks as Zero. I hate this stage as Zero.
True, but you want to do this, though, to kill Adler to get life if you're going to balance the two out.
Yeah. As we just saw there, Zero's mid-air dash now inherently always does the crescent slash.
No, that's his mid-air slash. His air dash is the ice tackle from Duff McWhalen.
The ice tackle.
I like it.
Yeah, I don't like this stage of Zero because a lot of enemies have defenses of some sort, which require you to get up close and personal.
Right.
But they put them in tight corridors, as we're going to see here. The purple enemies, I fear, are the most guilty of this. Ironically, if you had your Z-Buster, it makes some of these easier. But I don't think that's enough to justify its existence. Like these guys right here, they're only open when their cockpit opens
I don't understand
to
why.
drop a missile. I don't know why. Yeah, whatever. I guess you're just damaging the inner circuitry, whatever it is.
This is a level you'll revisit with X for the Gaia armor if you're balancing them.
Yeah, because there's spikes here.
Yeah.
And there's blocks that you can only break with the Gaia armor. But yeah, you see what I mean right there. It's like they put the enemy right there in the corner along with the up and down barrier.
Right.
And it's like you have to get close to the enemy to strike it with Zero, but you can't stay for too long because you'll get hit by the damn the tether. And it just feels a herky jerk. I don't feel it's better suited with Zero. X has an easier time because again he's long distance.
Right. Plus the switch puzzles are really made for X in mind.
Yeah. So again, this is a bit.
But you can also air
you can
tackle
also
right
just
there.
you can also just ignore them. But you also this part right here is a little weird too, especially with Zero, because you have to time so that both locks open around the same time. You can unlock one at any time, but they don't stay open for very long.
Right.
I kind of feel like with the puzzles that you said it was pretty much
Also getting all these lives thanks to this.
it was mainly intended for X. I feel like in terms of level design, they should have tried to find a way to accommodate for both X
Wasn't
and Zero.
X5 also under a really weird tight time frame of design as well?
This game, X4 was the only one to really break that tradition because up until X4, X games were yearly. Because X1, I want to say, was 1993. X2 was no. I want to say X1 was 1994. X2 was 95. X3 was 96. But X3 wasn't made by the same development team. It was outsourced to a different company, while the main team worked on X4. So if we're technically talking like made from the same development team, X2 and X4 had the biggest time period, the biggest time gap. X5 was released a year after X. No. It was released a few years after X4, actually. Because X4 came out in 97, I want to say. 97, 98.
Oh, there's your Gaia armor place. Don't worry about that with Zero.
X5, I want to say, came out in 2000.
Let me see.
Elliot, look it up.
Mega Man X4?
X4 came out in 97, 98.
97.
97. X5 came out in 2000, I want to say.
Yeah.
Biggest time gap. Okay. The biggest time gap between X games. Don't know the reasoning for it. Could be because they wanted to focus on the Legend series. Maybe. But yeah. And again, as we said before, this was originally supposed to be the last game in the series.
This battle is rather hard with Zero, not going to lie. Because unlike X, who you could just plug in with the Goose Shaver at your own leisure, Zero's got to get close. But the trade-off is that Kraken here likes to get close to you, so you can just ice dash through him.
Damn right.
And Volt Kraken's level 15, too.
Yeah. Now, here's the thing. Volt's okay with it at first because the backstory with him is that he was also buddy with a launch octopus.
Yeah.
Now, the thing is that Volt is understanding of it because he went Maverick, and he was grateful for that at first up until the virus hits.
Yeah, the virus hits him in the middle of this conversation. Yeah, so he was about to give us this thing all willy-nilly, and then wiley-nilly. Then he just he goes Maverick in the middle of the conversation, and we have to put him down. Unfortunately, that's a shame. You know, I want a boss battle that actually just ends prematurely because okay, here you go. Hooray for non-violence!
Ah, the floor is lightning. See it.
Nice.
Just like the oh god, I'm dying. I'm Zero and X.
God damn, I'm dying. Yeah, that is Hidden Block.
No, Hidden Block is the X theme.
Same thing.
You got DNA from the boss you've just defeated. This one you're going to want the life from, I believe.
Let me look at my notes here.
I took notes for this one, too. I wanted to make sure I got the right parts.
You coming here
or at least the best ones I had wanted.
And shit. It's like you care about the game.
All right.
Try Thunder and Electric Blade?
Tri-Thunder is the name of weapon. The name of the weapon X gets.
Okay.
Okay, I got the Energy Saver from Duff McWhalen on that one. That gives us additional weapon energy to use against later bosses. Again, it's not necessarily the best one you could have used, but at the same time, it's also like the other option wasn't really as good for me.
Yeah.
All right, folks, we're going to call it here. It's 6 hours left to go.
All right.
Oh, boy.
Next time, we're going to finish off the last Maverick of this side, and then we're going to fire that cannon and watch it fail.
You're right. See you guys later.